Is your vehicle sluggish, burning more fuel than usual, or maybe it just refuses to accelerate properly? If you scanned it and found code P00A2, you are dealing with a specific electrical issue in your turbo system. This code stands for Charge Air Cooler Temperature Sensor Circuit Low on Bank 2. Let us simplify that. Your turbo forces air into the engine, but that air gets hot. The intercooler cools it down. The sensor we are talking about measures that temperature so the main computer, the PCM, can give the engine the right amount of fuel. The computer sends out a 5-volt signal to this sensor. The sensor resists that voltage based on how hot or cold the air is. When you see code P00A2, it means the signal voltage returning to the computer is extremely low, usually near 0 volts. In the world of car electronics, a low signal usually means a short to ground. Basically, the electricity is taking a shortcut and touching the metal of the car before it gets back to the computer. This is happening on bank 2, the side opposite cylinder number 1. The symptoms are annoying: limp mode, check engine light, and poor performance. The causes are usually a bad sensor that has failed internally, or a wire that is rubbed against a sharp metal bracket and shorted out. To fix this, start with your eyes. Trace the wiring harness from the sensor on the intercooler. Look for any spot where the plastic loom is worn through and the copper wire is touching the engine block. If the visual check is okay, grab a scan tool. Watch the temperature data for bank 2. Unplug the sensor. If the temperature value on your scanner drops to the minimum, the circuit is likely fine and the sensor is the problem. But to be sure, use a multimeter. Disconnect the sensor and set your meter to ohms. Measure the resistance across the 2 pins of the sensor. If it reads 0 ohms or very close to it, the sensor is shorted internally. Throw it away and get a new one. If the sensor is fine, you need to check the connector. With the ignition key turned to the on position, check for 5 volts on the reference wire. If you do not have 5 volts, check if that wire is shorted to ground. Use your meter's continuity setting. Put one probe on the reference wire and the other on the negative battery terminal. If it beeps, your wire is pinched somewhere. You'll need to find that pinch and repair it with electrical tape and solder. If you confirm you have 5 volts at the plug and the ground is good, but the code comes back instantly, double-check the connector pins for corrosion. Green stuff in the plug can cause all sorts of issues. If this sounds like too much wire tracing for you, do not hesitate to call a mechanic. Electrical shorts can be tricky to find without the right diagrams. Good luck and drive safe.